Hello and welcome to my stream. Well, today I'm going to continue playing Kerbal Space Program. Last time I ended up launching a successful space station. And for that space station to actually do stuff, I have to get more science. So today I have decided to try to have a quick fly around the moon. I hope I succeed in flying around it and not straight into it with a collision course. That's fun in its own right, but well, anyways, let's go into the game. Zoom, second, and load. The science is a bottleneck when it comes to the stuff. Oh. Science is a bit of a bottleneck when it comes to stuff like that. Okay, it's... something's not right. Okay, technical difficulties. I can hear the... I can hear the game, but OBS shows that that the sound is not coming. Let's see. Okay, let's try doing this. Okay, now the game's audio's here. Okay, for some reason desktop audio didn't register that, but sounds the hell? Okay, something's... Okay, this has never happened before. I'm trying to reduce the audio. That doesn't... It's not changing. Let's see. Game audio. Apply, accept, resume. Guess I'll have to... Guess this'll have to do. Oh, wait a second. So anyways, moon. What a great start, just to stream. I'm of course going to send some people there. Damn. Once again have to get used to the controls. In the last week I've used 3 different programs with 3 different sets of camera controls, so it's gonna be a mess. So anyways, payload and science stuff, few magics. Oh, it's told to do something like that. No. this. Now it opens to the front. Okay. Plonk. Anyways. Okay. Okay, audio's fucked for some reason. It's extremely loud to me, but you can probably not even hear it now. And I have no clue what's going on. For some reason my headphones simply do not adjust the volume. I adjust the PC volume and it doesn't change. Okay, so let's see, open here, get some sciencey majigs inside. This thing, just for safety, this and this. They can, I think they only need one of those. When it comes to these, I'm gonna place 2 of them just to get more data. I actually, thinking about it, I want an extra scientist. Command and control. Structural. Yeah, no SAS module, so I need a pilot. But I also need a scientist to get more science. Do I just do something like this? Truly the pinnacle of engineering. So anyways, I should need ladders for that, but it seems none of them are there. And good joke. Okay. To land I need actual parachutes. These aren't drogue ones, so that's good. I'll place 2 drogue ones there too. Oh, this is gonna flop around when trying to land back on Earth, on Kerbal, okay, I forgot how the planet's called, whatever. So just place this here or whatever. That of batteries doesn't seem like a bad idea. Oh, heat shields. Seems pretty important. Maybe a second one? Nah. Radiator panel. Oh, that's the small one. Ooh. What do they do exactly? Radially attachable ready to help dissipate heat into space. Do I need that? Probably not a terrible idea to just place a pair on the sides. Yeah, that's fine. And then now landing, that's fine. This service bay, decoupler, stack separator. to have, but in a more compact size. Ah, it's the smaller version of that. Got it. Interesting. Now we must build the rocket that can actually get to the moon, which is an undertaking and a half. Plonk, plonk. Go with this, and then this thing. This should be enough for the burn into around the moon orbit and back, and just slow down when going back into to Earth or to Kerbin's orbit. Herman. Kerbals? I'll just have to look it up a little. Okay, so. And then, let's see, decoupler. Oh, that's the base. Do I just go on the bottom here, or better off having radial ones? Maybe radial. Let's see. 4 radial ones. Attach them to here. And also liquid fuel. Okay. And that's weird. I take it like... Ah. Oh well. And then for rockets... I don't know which one of these is better, but I know that this one has more thrust. Which is why I am using it. I don't have any struts, do I? Nope. Just adapters. Okay, so aerodynamics. Plonk. 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 This rocket doesn't need any because it's only gonna be used while in basically space. Oh, you can make it straight black. What options do I have for these? Orange. Like the space shuttle. Which I've learned an interesting thing about a space shuttle recently. Usually when movies show the space shuttle going out into space, they show it upside down to have how it actually went. Because they see the bottom and say that that should go towards the Earth. While in actuality, in space, up and down doesn't exist. Actually, up and down doesn't exist, period. It's just something we came up with to explain our experience. It's worked pretty well, but doesn't exist. So anyways, I don't have struts, so that's a bit of an issue. That might be an issue. Let's yeah, that'll do. Let's. I was reaching for the save button. Oh, clumsy me. Revert flight assembly. I also didn't end up doing the staging. This goes, then decouples, then this. I'm gonna add an extra one for the drogue shoots. And now save. And leave. Cause I wanna tracking ongoing missions. And that craft covered here as well. All available contracts. Offers a very nice view of the launch site. Not complex. Tracking station. Can I add maneuvers? Let's see. Periapsis and apoapsis. Yeah, that thing ain't coming out anytime soon. Anyways, this one is also. Is there a way I can set up alarm clock? Yeah, the goal is to go around the moon. Oh, the moon is a large satellite orbiting Kerbin. That's the. It is mostly grey in appearance, with craters of various sizes dotting its otherwise smooth surface. The moon's discovery is widely regarded as one of the more important breakthroughs of the Kerbal evolution. Granted, it didn't happen all that long ago, but it's still fair to say the Kerbals are wiser and more evolved now than they were back then. Pretty suicidal for an evolved race. Yada yada. The moon. Net. These are the toggles. Can't set up a ocean. Build and web are launched. We are reasonably confident it's a safe enough distance from everything else. Often moon. There's gotta be a way of planning mission flag. Yeah. Of planning a thingy-majig. Actions. Group actions. Yeah, that's irrelevant at this point. Crew, cargo. Like when command pod. Maybe EVA experiments kit. And Bill doesn't need. Oh, I almost. Oh, available. Wait, Bill? No. Okay, I almost messed up. I need a pilot. Who's our crack pilot? You look stupid enough. You're in. Okay, Bob and Tormrin. I wonder what kind of experience you have. Well, doesn't matter. We're probably gonna die anyways. Messages, alarm clock, engineer report, Delta V tools. Oh. Manual. Huh. Flight investment. Space travel. Orbital maneuvers. No, but Achman transfer orbit types. Yada yada. Scanning, asteroid mining, drilling, storage, whatever. Flight interface, map interface, maneuver nodes. Maneuver nodes. This map tool is arguably the most important tool for getting to your chosen destination. With it, you planch location, direction, and orientation of a burn, a firing of the engines. Getting maneuver nodes, left, right. Anyway. Maneuver. Oh. Oh, that one's important. The maneuver gizmo alternate mode. With the gizmo open, you can right-click toggle between gizmo modes. The alternate mode lets you move the node forward and backward, full orbits, or delete node if you need to clean up. Burn time indicator, controls, RCS intro. Oh, RC. Oh, these are. That's what RCS means. Got it. Docking mode. EVA. Oh, that might. Jump to run. Left alt toggle with. Okay. Anyways, editor gizmos. Offset gizmo, yada yada yada. Whatever. Well, anyways, it seems that what we're gonna do is wing it. No planning, just wing it. Tormin and Bob. That's SAS works. Stability assist. And let's go like half. No? Needed more than half. Maybe not 100%. Oh, wrong button. Let's see, was it 5 kilometers that I should start shifting about 5 degrees to the whatever that's called, with that, whatever that, to 90. Okay. Wow. No fuel resources are not. Why are you spinning? Okay, why are you spinning? This is off to a great start. Now I can slow down the thrust a little. And it's really skewed in one direction of spin. Okay, so... That seems correct. Well, let's open the map. Winging it. Probably not the great idea. Well, first things first is gonna be making an orbit. So around here, add maneuver. See this. Like that. And like that. 72. A little less, and 75, 64 good enough. Now that the, let's see, maneuver. Still a minute, and burn time is a minute also, so gonna have to be careful about that a little. Let's go a bit faster. Don't wanna crash. See, I still have... I only have a... I don't have enough Delta V from the moon. That's for certain. Looking about it. Look at that. Oh well. Oh, burn. Yeah, that's not a good sign. That I should have started the burn significantly earlier. Yeah, this is not gonna be enough, is it? And I need more fuel. Maybe some kind of elliptical orbit would be great. Some kind of elliptical that would just bring me far out, just to get more data. Well, the maneuver's done. 134. Yeah. Maybe I should collect some data from there and go reset. A different orbit from the space station, so you can tell something went wrong. Well, oh, those are destroyed. Good. Hope the debris didn't fall on anybody. That would be troubling. A little. Not really. Okay, about... Let's see how... Ooh, that's pretty high. Let's see. Material study. Oh, that's some good science here. The high radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. Looks like it would be fun to paint a rocket with this. Radium paint incident. Incident. Open. This. Log pressure data. Nothing of note. Yes, it is deep space. Log data. Nope. Let's use a single goop container. Observe mystery goo. Not much, but there's something. Now collect data. Let's see how the scientist works. Close doors. So EVA. Okay. Let's. Okay. How does this? Yeah, jetpack. Let's see settings. Controls. Oh. And well, go inside. Let's manual. EVA. Spacebar jump. Hold for run. R. Got it. Got it. Wait, wait, the long one was Bob. You're the scientist. So, R. Oh, shift is up. Shift. Restore. Okay, that's restored. About the mystery goo canister. You can restore that too. Good. Okay, now you can go back. F and board. EVA report. Nothing of note. Anyways, go back in. Close. Map. Let's see how much delta V would I would need to set as target. See from somewhere. Add maneuver. And I have 614, and I would need that's not interception course, so I would need to twist that. Oh. We're getting somewhere. That's interception. Closest approach. Oh, that's not... Burn time 13 seconds, which is not enough fuel. Oh, nope. Let's see if I go from the periapsis, add maneuver, and expand that, and this direction, no, but that direction, or it's completely missing the oh, mantra something. Okay, so if I did that, I would go to the I would end up going that and orbiting back around to the Earth, to the Kerman, yeah. So then, how could I save fuel? Because I do not have enough for this maneuver. Because if I could, if I had enough fuel for this particular maneuver, a total 614, I could definitely go back with just the maneuver alone. I guess I'll just have to place maneuver here, expand the orbit like here, leaving myself with enough fuel for it to get to interception from there. This was kind of a bust, but not exactly, because I will still get some valuable data. Oxidizer, electric charge is still great. So more efficient rockets sound sound great about now. 13 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm just gonna quickly take a nap. Till I get to the location that's required. Make a quick burn. Make a failed attempt at the moon. Because I do wish to recover that data. Let's see about... Yeah, I can start the burn. Yeah, that's good. Around the middle. Yeah, that was a bit quick on the burn. Yeah, that's good enough. That's okay. Add maneuver. I'll just Gotta lower it. I have 54. Periapsis is 23 kilometers. Let's go with a little... oh. Damn, in one direction. Periapsis 54 80. $81 $60 $66 $67 $68 $79. Mm-hmm. 78. I'm aiming at 75. I think that would scrape the atmosphere enough to slow me down, but not enough to actually land. That seems like extra data to collect. Okay, so maneuver set, which is 50, which is would require. Actually, this isn't. This is all green, so this is probably automatic. Huh? Oh well. Let's go and get some valuable data from deep space, I guess. See how a flyby over there of the scape of the atmosphere will affect my orbit. Cannot transmit science. Actually, because I have a scientist, this seems like a good spot to get another study. Ooh, juicy science. Open. Yeah, these aren't gonna do much outside of a planet. Mystery goo. Just a little bit more extra. Collect all. So now, Bob, you are once more required. Oh, why did that have to be so violent? Slightly upwards and you'll get close enough. Set material study. And the mystery goo. Which is right this one. Reset. So close that. Grab on and board. Good to see you're okay. Actually, how's the fuel looking? Propellant. That seems fine, actually. Let's go to the next spot, around where the maneuver is. Give myself enough time to actually do all the science before the maneuver happens. So like 10 minutes until reaching that, just in case I mess up somehow. And 30. At the peak of the orbit, you're traveling less distance than at the lower point. Aim off the map. Conduct material study. I wonder if I'm collecting the same data again. Probably am. But oh well. Yeah, I'm not gonna reset again. So, crew report. Nothing interesting, huh? How about you? EVA report? Nothing. Get back in. I guess this is pointing there where I needed to. Burn time 0.3 seconds. Well, that's at max burn, so makes sense. Oh, I set the maneuver after the apoapsis. 3 minutes. Let's see, like at 7. Okay. Now the burn should be in the opposite direction if I'm at 77. That's fine. So you can go. Wait, that's 72. Ah, good enough. I still have 38 delta V. 38 meters per second of delta V, so could still do stuff. It would be tragic if I ended up crashing into the satellite.
Nerdthagoras says I.
Satellite is behind the debris. Hello. Okay, the TTS is a bit lagging. TTS is slacking. I'm doing okay. How you doing? Okay, what the hell?
Nerdthagoras says I just woke up.
Neat. I don't know if it's early or late for you, cause time zones and stuff. So, what time is it?
Nerdthagoras says
actually quite flattered.
It's 9 AM, so not bad.
Oh, that's pretty reasonable, especially for a Saturday. If only I got up that early. I got up like at 12:30 something. So that's fun. Yeah. So now well, as you can see by the name of the stream, I'm trying to get to the moon. At least have a flyby. of the month.
Nerdthagoras says my son had work at 6 AM, so I heard him get up, and then managed to get another 3 hours lol.
Oh, that's nice. You don't always manage to fall back asleep after something woke you up. Ugh. Though that only applies if it's not an alarm clock. If anything besides the alarm clock wakes you up, that's it. You'll have a hard time falling asleep. But if it's the alarm clock, on the other hand,
Nerdthagoras says exactly.
you know you'll sleep like a baby once again after a few minutes. And then at a random moment shoot up, look at the clock, realize that it's 2 minutes till you have to leave, and go to work without breakfast. That's still a pretty good, a pretty lucky occasion, I'd consider, if you still make it. Personal experience. A lot of personal experience in that.
Nerdthagoras says I was actually woken up by 3 FB messages in rapid succession, and my body went into alert mode.
Oh. Well, they are alerts. So they're meant to alarm you so that you notice them, so...
Nerdthagoras says, but it turned out to be Judd, an enthusiastic friend and not my son.
What I wouldn't give for a normal sleep schedule. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, what is the... So I have a TTS setup here, which should have narrated everything you said.
Nerdthagoras says, are you landing?
Oh. Yeah, you see this orbit? This is as far as I got to the moon. Well, this is for my first attempt. So current plans is scrape by the atmosphere a little bit, and then come back around the second time. Let's see, do I even
Nerdthagoras says you don't have enough fuel to fly by the moon.
75. Don't... Yeah, I do not. I have 38 meters per second of delta V left. So that's why I decided to just make that big loop and then come back down. Only the best strategies for space. Build a rocket and then wing it. My acceleration is
Nerdthagoras says that's
slightly.
how I roll.
So I am scraping the highest levels of the atmosphere, so that's...
Nerdthagoras says, albeit with a little knowledge, haha.
This would work eventually. Well, I'm still new to the game, so... Although I'd love to find out why the TTS isn't working. Let's see...
Nerdthagoras says I hear it.
Oh, you hear it? Oh. Wait a second. Can you hear the music of the game too? Because if you can't, then I really messed.
Nerdthagoras says depending on how it's set up in OBS, you may need to set the audio output to monitor.
Now I've identified where the technical, at least part of the technical difficulties come from. Just a second. Okay, now you can hear it. Can you say something real quick in chat to see if I can hear the TTS? Because it was mostly for me to hear, so that I don't miss messages. Or I can write something.
Entropic Wagon says test.
Okay, now it's working. All it took for me to do is turn off and turn on my Bluetooth headset. Okay, this volume is good. Now that I've scraped and I lost like a few meters off off of that. Well, let's make a few flybys around just to see how it goes. Periapsis 72654. Zoom 654. Okay, no, I need it's retrograde, I think, is what I want. Yeah, just slight burn in the retrograde, and my periapsis is within the atmosphere. Good. That's all I needed. Made a few flybys just for
Nerdthagoras says test.
Oh yeah, that I can hear it. Nerdthagoras. Is it a combination of nerd and Pythagorean theorem? Something like that?
Nerdthagoras says yes.
Neat. Oh, my name came about from just dragon and chaos. And chaos and it's too bland, so I thought of words that mean a similar thing.
Nerdthagoras says I was actually surprised it was unique.
Yeah. And then at first I was like, entropic dragon. And then just one day it popped into my head, I'ma make it cutesy. Dwagon. Oh. Okay. Oh, a bit laggy. Now I'm here.
Nerdthagoras says cute adds some sugar to it. Smiley face.
Yes. Okay. I'm scraping the atmosphere. I could probably just burn the rest of the fuel and just get rid SAS off. Oh, real quick. Then SAS on and retrograde. Ooh, almost lost the scientist. That's not good. That's not good at all. What's burnt? Oh, closed doors. Um, lucky? I hope the thing that funnily enough the heat shield is still protecting me. I hope the thing that I stored the science in is still okay. Because if it isn't, I lost everything. Let's get a crew report real quick. Huh?
Nerdthagoras
No?
says, oh, that should be.
Yeah. I realized too late what the problem was. I didn't close the damn doors. And they had too much drag. What?
Nerdthagoras says, as long as you transferred the science out of the exploded unit.
Yeah, I did. Just question is whether the explosion didn't take out the thing that I transferred the science into. And now I'm leaving. And bad news, this thing, it won't stay attached when I exit the atmosphere. Because I am exiting the atmosphere and making another flyby.
Nerdthagoras says, LOL, good luck.
I'll need it. I'll need it. I hope this stays... In reality, this would pretty much be welded to it. And I can't even open this because that would definitely flick that up, so I can't see. Transfer crew. This isn't
Nerdthagoras
drifting.
says maybe you can rotate as you enter.
What do you mean as I... Do you mean continue to have it like this to...
Nerdthagoras says like flip sides.
Oh, you mean this? This is a cone, this isn't...
Nerdthagoras says to share the heat.
Yeah, this isn't... this is not a heat shield, it doesn't have the same property, so I'm better off just hoping that this thing stays on.
Nerdthagoras says although the cone may speed you up. Yet.
Yeah, aerodynamics and stuff. Oh well, so I'm once again in a higher orbit. Periapsis didn't lower nearly as much as I thought. So, wait, I'm gonna have to wait the entire time for the apoapsis to slowly come back down. Oh, this is a disaster. Wait a second. No. The science thing is still here. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, it would be nice to have a pro, but you kind of...
Nerdthagoras says you cross your fingers.
Yeah, and I can't even pray to anyone. I'm not religious. Closest thing to someone to pray to is the Kraken. And he doesn't... It wouldn't help. You mean like this?
Nerdthagoras says your periapsis is still kinda high. You have that going for you.
Oh, that's already heating up. Periapsis. Yeah, but the thing is that each it's enough to completely destroy me, and I have to fly by like 3 or 4 more times for the apoapsis to lower. Oh. Now the heat shield is gone. And this just has to withstand it on its own. And if this gets destroyed, I lose all my science. Because the thing that has the science is attached to it. So far, so good, actually. Does this thing actually have a pretty good heat resistance? It's glowing red, but the bar ain't showing.
Nerdthagoras says 2800m/s is pretty fast.
Yeah, it's pretty damn fast. At least it's the upper atmosphere, which isn't as dense, so that helps. Oh, the rate at which we're losing speed is so slow. Yeah, this is gonna take a few flies. My goal was today was to get enough science to continue with the space station that I made.
Nerdthagoras says this is the most ideal situation though.
Yeah, it is quite kind of lucky to be at the upper atmosphere to lose enough speed to land.
Nerdthagoras says trading death for more laps.
Oh, we're beginning to exit the big one. Well, let's just fast forward. Yeah, that looks good. What about like 2 more? Like this. I'll probably still get one. No, just one more. Oh. Just one more lap, and we'll be landing. Kind of feels like I have to put quotes in that landing. More so, crashing with style. Well, I do have enough parachute and possess joke shoot, so that should be fine. Unless I somehow end up impacting.
Nerdthagoras says LOL, crashing with style.
Yeah. It's like flying with style was just way more destructive. Falling with style was just way more destructive. Nope. Reach the atmosphere. I plan on just leaving the debris flying around. If I encounter them during some of my other flights and then end up failing due to them, then that's just how it goes. If that happens, I genuinely do not plan to revert flight, but do another one of the same conditions, just for the just so that I have more debris to interact with.
Nerdthagoras says if you manage that, I think you need a Nobel Prize.
In the Murphy's Law, right? I mean, if I launch enough rockets, it's gonna happen eventually. That's what the Murphy's Law means. If something
Nerdthagoras says it's hard to collide things even with Murray's Law.
But if you have infinite those infinite attempts, you will eventually definitely hit. Though doubt it's gonna be as infinite as that, but It would be a fun clip, at least, that's for certain. I wonder if they if you could see this from Earth, like this burn, because it definitely looks like a meteor.
Nerdthagoras says, "Oh, I hope for the day I collide into a satellite by accident."
Yeah, that would be a really fun situation. It would be interesting if one day I tune in to see my satellite and see it in pieces because one of the space debris from a different flight crashed into the satellite.
Nerdthagoras says that would be one hell of a TikTok, haha.
Yeah. So, about that satellite, my plans for it are make it a Frankenstein's monster. Just keep adding and adding and adding. Just fully functional modules to it. Completely disregarding aesthetics, practicality, and everything. Just make it big and make it ugly. Well, that's my plan. After we hopefully land, I'll show how.
Nerdthagoras says like a Katamari ball.
Basically. Just I imagine the Katamari is a bit more orderly. Because at least the Katamari ball is a ball and not just branches anywhere and everywhere. Maybe I could tie a knot with the space station. It sounds fun. Another flyby. And not yet orbital speeds. Not that orbital heights, that is. Let's listen for the music. Once deep space music is heard, I can warp at a higher speed. Oh, there it is. Oh, it doesn't allow me to 1,000 times warp. Interesting. Yeah, the warp will automatically switch when I
Nerdthagoras says you can control time warp with end /.
Oh. Oh. Got it. The ones that when you shift click them make arrows. Makes sense.
Nerdthagoras says resets it to X1.
You could have typed these. Oh, what will DTS say?
Anthropic Wagon says.
Nothing. Okay, so basically these ones. Question mark resets and the others heighten and lower. Got it.
Nerdthagoras says less than greater than end.
I think it's funny if it's just silent. Entropic Dragon says. What a great line, huh? Only the most eloquent of people could think of something like that, huh? Oh, probably gonna have to have another flyby.
Nerdthagoras says no truer words have been said.
Ah, a true poet. Even I, who is into poetry, can agree that this is truly a masterpiece. So far, every rocket I've built has called Coffin. Not a good naming convention, but this time I should have probably called it the hourglass, because it does have that hourglass shape. Because I needed more than one Kerbal and didn't have a bigger one. Poapsis. It's almost... Yeah, probably gonna have to have another flyby. Or will I? It is? No. No, this is it. Still not at the periapsis, and it's slowly but steadily getting closer to carbon. Today a few times I've already gotten stuck on the name, like
Nerdthagoras says your time to periapsis is increasing.
Oh. I'm getting closer to the periapsis, but the periapsis... Wait. No, what am I saying? I'm trying to get closer to the periapsis, but periapsis is getting further from me
Nerdthagoras
faster.
says so yes, this is your drop lap.
Yeah. Didn't even notice. Now I'm at the apoapsis. How you doing, but Thorm... Oh. Camera shifted. And Tom Rim and Bob. One's just a really easily pronounced human name, and the other one is is not so easily pronounced, and at the very least not a name I'm familiar with.
Nerdthagoras says LOL. So what happened to Jeb and Valentina?
Jeb's fine, he's at the space station. Valentina, I think she's dead? Question mark? Can't remember. Jeb's at the space station. Somehow still running his junkyard from there. He's never coming back down. Have you ever read the tooltips for some of the spaceship parts? Rocket parts, that is. Some of them are pretty funny, especially the...
Nerdthagoras says yes.
A lot of the stuff is from Jebediah's scrapyard. And a surprising amount of it is just picked up from the side of the road. I'd love to know what roads they're talking about, because I see no roads besides the ones at the space center.
Nerdthagoras says I know, right?
Yeah, this planet has very little life, and somehow they can support. They have enough technology to make it to space. And somehow these demos who learn exclusively through trial and error actually didn't go extinct yet. Wow, this thing is very resistant towards heat. Like it's it kind of feels like it's better than the heat shield.
Nerdthagoras says, and not only that, beat NASA in their accomplishments.
Not only putting a man on the moon, but on the other planets. Granted, that man oftentimes didn't come back, but he made it there. All with parts from a scrapyard too. NASA could learn a thing or two.
Nerdthagoras says, I've never returned anyone from another planet.
Ooh. So you mean as in they crash landed and can never come back, or boom?
Nerdthagoras says they lived.
Oh, stranded. The Martian way. that was a bad place for the drogue shoots. Oh, it slowed down enough for regular shoots to go. That's nice.
Nerdthagoras says this is a bad place to land, haha.
Well, I have the shoots to make it. Will they open early enough? So that is the question, actually. Because they are meant for low altitudes. They might not open until right up.
Nerdthagoras says yes, 1000 above ground.
Oh, it seems that the drogue shoots are doing a pretty good job. Though it's slowly getting slower. And it's still a few kilometers above. Ooh. Can I... Oh! Phew! And here I thought it's gonna be an issue. Whew. Oh, the mission's success. Ish. Successful-ish. Now I'm just gonna have to go down to... I gotta get used to the keyboard controls for the warp. This is way more convenient. Would be nice if
Nerdthagoras says let's hope you don't land and start rolling.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. Because the parachutes would be cut. It would be nice if my PC was good enough to enable shadows. To enable video settings enough for shadows to appear. Because I could at least judge how far up I am from the surface. This is a terrible place. Okay, disorientation.
Nerdthagoras says you can change your altitude to ground. Nerdthagoras says right now it's sea leave.
Recover vessel. Whew. I had to fight. I had to fight rolling down for lived. They lived. They didn't roll out. Oh, 100
Nerdthagoras says I've had runaway capsules.
Imagine this. You have a mission to, like, Eve. You go down there, get all the signs you need, successfully come back with your Kerbals, and nail the landing. Only nail re-entry, that is. Only for you to land on a slope and roll down and explode. Oh, that would suck. Well, anyways, the space station that I was talking about.
Nerdthagoras says that is why you quick save a lot.
Yeah. I should, how do I change? Oh, probably somewhere in this menu. So anyways, this is the space station. Amazing, isn't it? So there is a docking port here, a docking port here.
Nerdthagoras says truly a masterpiece.
Yeah. Should have had... It needs a scientist.
Nerdthagoras says have you docked before?
No. I think I've attempted to when I played it years ago, but didn't go well. Well, anyways, here's Jebediah. He's... Oh, here's Jebediah. I completely forgot about this thing. Drew it myself. Hey, how you doing? Doing okay?
Nerdthagoras says at least he's alive.
I guess. Jeb's usually the first to die. Let's see.
Nerdthagoras says the Dwagon looks cute.
Yeah. This is the second iteration of
Nerdthagoras says I still have Jeb on my save.
Oh, that's nice. So this one is the second iteration of my drawing. The first one is my keep forgetting what it's called, the logo or something. Well, the profile picture, that's the one. Is the first attempt. So I consider this to be leagues better.
Nerdthagoras says avatar?
Yeah.
Nerdthagoras says oh.
This looks significantly better, but yeah. I completely forgot about the wings thing. I just drew it. Wings outside the border. Whatever, it's a dry, and completely forgetting that I'm gonna have to green screen this thing. So yeah. Clipped wings. So how do I change the thingamajig? Because this...
Nerdthagoras says I bought my avatar, but I plan on getting Blender and Unity skills.
Oh. Blender and Unity skills? Okay, now I'm curious of how your avatar looks.
Nerdthagoras says I have a TikTok with the same name.
Yeah. Just truly a avatar picture is truly great. I should definitely make a background for my channel. So far it's blank.
Nerdthagoras says I posed for it.
Oh, I'm talking not talking about the I'm talking about the triangle thing. Laughing at that.
Nerdthagoras says OHHHHHH yet.
The contrast is actually pretty neat between this beautiful looking thing and the triangle. So another thing is this cave. It's a work in progress. I also drew it myself. It's been a work in progress for over a month now. I haven't done anything for it in over a
Pythagoras
month
says
now.
yeah, Pythagorean theorem kinda disproves Pythagoras' believe that all numbers can be written as a ratio of two integers.
Well, if they're high... Actually, yeah. As long as there's pi, then that's never gonna happen. Thinking about it. Base center. Because pi is an infinite number. Anyways, research and development. What should I get? Electrics. Sounds nice. Precision engineering. Light control.
Pythagoras says the square root of 2 is irrational. And the hypotenuse of a right triangle with both sides of 1 equals the square root of 2.
Structural fuselage.
Pythagoras says I'm not a fan of Pythagoras, haha.
Kind of ironic, but okay. Mark 55, Thud liquid fuel engine. After an intensive search for an engineer crazy
Pythagoras says I know, haha. I love irony.
For an engineer crazy enough to plan and build a revolutionary new device engine type. Researchers fumed. Researchers turned to a renowned engineer, Eumann Kerman, one of the top minds in the industry. He failed miserably at the job, and this was what we ended up with. Hey, at least it works well with other large Rockomax engines when you want more control. Sorry, no combo deals. He failed miserably at the job. All that lead up only for that. Starshot. Liquid fuel engine. Skepticism bias.